have already won. No excuses. What I really wanted was to go on a date. So, hello everyone, my name is Nikos, and this testimonial video about the bootcamp program that I did with Soteria Brothers back in March 2023. Before I comment on this whole experience and how beneficial it was for me, I would like to say a few things first about my background when it comes to dating and flirting. Because even before the bootcamp program, I believed and I still believe that I had established a good mindset in such topics. I started approaching and flirting with women back in June 2022 in a more consistent way, either on the streets or on bars or on clubs or even on beaches too, especially on summer and on warmer days. However, the truth is that I was facing some problems back then. And these problems had to do mainly with ideas, excuses, and scenarios that I would create inside my head when I was trying to approach a woman. For example, or actually the most typical example, would be making this whole process really complex. And by that I mean I would constantly, if not often, find myself in a position where I had to think of something clever about starting the whole interaction with a woman, continuing the whole interaction with a woman, and when should I stop that, exchanging contact details with that woman, and also really important, how continuing this whole process through messages in order to go finally on a date with that woman. Another problem would be that I would not approach a woman because I thought that I would interrupt her from something really important that she was doing, like when she was speaking on the phone or she was listening to music using headphones. However, such problems were tackled and solved during the bootcamp program with Soteria Brothers, and both Sotiris and Vasilis were motivating me, giving me advice about my body stance, my tone of voice, giving me feedback on every approach that I would make, and in general simplifying this whole process. The bootcamp lasted 3 days, from Friday to Sunday, and during these days I took so much action on different occasions, like in places like metro stations, bars, clubs, and on different times, from late afternoon until dawn. They showed me, and I personally discovered myself on action, that I can approach every woman that I find attractive, and if not in every occasion, then in most of the occasion. By the term occasion, that has to do with where the woman is and what she does. Like I said earlier, I was finding really difficult to approach a woman when she was listening to music, or she was eating, let's say, or she was speaking on the phone. Well, not anymore. They taught me that there are no excuses when I want to approach a woman that I find attractive. I just have to do it. And at the end of it, I have already won. It doesn't matter, the outcome doesn't matter because I have already won. They taught me that I have to be as simple as possible, and stop trying to come up with something clever like pick-up phrases, because at the end they're gonna sabotage me and I'm going to look like something fake in front of the woman. They remind me something that I tend to forget lots of the times, which will be exchanging contact details with a woman that I like, or doing close, particularly with Instagram. And let's be honest, Instagram nowadays is a reality, whether we accept it or not, and a good profile is going to make a difference on how the woman looks and how we present our lifestyle. Last but not least, they also simplified the way of texting, the way that I will communicate with a woman during specific time periods and with specific formats. They reminded me something that I also tend to forget lots of the times, that The goal of the testing is not to establish again a whole communication from the beginning, but to go on a date with that woman, to express my feelings, to express what I want. And what I really wanted through all the approaches that I have done was to go on a date with that woman and see how it's going to go. It may result to nothing. It may result to sex or even a relationship. Only a date would show what it's going to be. More or less, that's it. As I said, Sotirio brothers are amazing people. They're humble, kind. They have success in what they're doing on dating and social skills, something that I had a chance to notice that in front of me. The bootcamp program really changed the way I see some things. I see the whole flirting process as simpler as I recorded that before. And for that, I couldn't be more grateful to Vasilis and Sotiris about this experience that they offered me. I would recommend without any hesitation to anyone who's willing to improve their lives in these aspects. Thank you so much, guys. Again, thank you.